How's it going, guys? And welcome back for more Jurassic World Evolution. We're back on Isla Pena after doing or finishing off Doctor Wu's first island. Was it Isla Murta East or something? I think that was. Yep. But excuse me. Oh God, what a way to start. But anyway, um, it's gonna be a bit of weird this video because the audio did not actually record from it when I was actually doing this actually recording. So this is sort of me sort of like trying to do a voiceover while the game is sort of like playing in the background. So obviously nothing's gonna match up from what you're seeing on screen. Well, majority of the time anyway. But the last time we were here, we actually finished Isla Murta East with Doctor Wu, which means it got unlocked everything. We actually got 5 stars as well, which I think we actually show in this here video. I'm not entirely sure. We got 5 stars and unlocked the large storm station, um, which is good. Got everything there. It is now reduced to 5 and a wee bit. I think it's here. We see. Yep. So if you go to there, yep. So it's like 5 stars, but there's a wee tiny tab off it. But everything has been unlocked that we can possibly unlock on that island, which is good. So we're going to go back to the normal one. We're going to try and get all the missions done on Isla Pena before moving on to Isla Sorna, or maybe we'll do Isla Tucano, the Doctor Wu, the Secrets of Doctor Wu one here. I think we might do it before we do Isla Sorna. We might actually finish off in Isla Sorna, though it would be good to have all the dinosaurs unlocked for the last Doctor Wu challenge, I think. So we might switch things up a wee bit and do things like that. But we'll see when the time comes, as I say. And then we also have Isla Nublar as well. Now this here has been going on for uh, we're now 36 or 37 episodes now, so we're getting quite there's quite a lot of episodes. I'm hoping to try and finish it off pretty soon. As it's been a while since I've actually got stuck into it. There's been quite a lot of things going on outside of YouTube, so it's been hard to actually record, as I explained in the previous videos on my channel. But I am trying my best, guys, to actually try and get videos out, which is easier said than done sometimes. But anyway, we are going to try and do whatever these here 2 week challenges, which is release dinosaurs, which is not out of 6, and then obviously no power outages for 7 minutes, which should be easy enough. And that should take us into the mission, I think, of the science mission. I think, or have we done the science? No, we've. I can't remember which missions we have actually done. We'll take a look. And Rexy version 1, when I was doing this, I just realised that it should actually be Rexy version 2 because we've already had a Rex. I think. Yeah, and you can see I changed it to version 2, although it could be version 3 actually now that I come to think of it, because I think we might have we might have had 3 Rexes. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we also have Velociraptors in this pen, and then I think we also have an Indominus Rex as well, somewhere on this island. And just to let you know that a lot goes down in this here video, and I mean a lot goes down. We actually struggle a bit through some of the missions and through the actual science mission when we get to it. The island gets hit with a tornado and everything just gets wrecked. Like I mean, everybody's out. Rexy's out. The Indominus is out. Velociraptors is out. Half the Parasaurolophus and all the other herbivores that we have up the top of the island die or get out when I'm trying to release them. So there is quite a lot to actually focus on in this here video, and you'll see. It's a shame that my audio didn't see it because I was literally freaking out when it happened, and it was just like literally the breathing of the shit hit the fan. I couldn't understand why there was no power to such buildings and stuff. Oh, it was madness, and you will come to see it later on in the video. And I say the video is, I think it's around about 35 minutes, so it is a long video. The reason was being is because I actually had to cut the video in half because I had to go and get a package halfway through it, so that's why it was like 35 minutes long, which is great. So what I might do is, I know it's because it's 35 minutes and there's not really much I can really talk about for 35 minutes, bar what's what you see on a screen. I might do maybe about 20 minutes talking, and then last 10 minutes or so, or last 15 minutes, just let you watch as the island gets completely wrecked and ravaged and me trying to fix it. Um, and see how I go about fixing it, and then hopefully when we get to the next video, there will be quite. I'll actually have audio, and I'll know how to do all this here recording. I don't mind doing this for the likes of the PlayStation games and stuff because I sort of like know what I'm doing, but it's just it's annoying when you try and like record and it doesn't record the audio because I'm not great for in this video. I'm not really great. I'm better on the spot talking than I am actually trying to do a voice overlay for a video because it's really weird. Just it feels like obviously I'm talking now and I'm obviously not explaining what's going on in the video, which I should be really doing. And I just think it's kind of annoying. But anyway, as you can see, we are going to resupply some feeders, which I think it's the Velociraptor. Yeah, it is the Velociraptor one needs done. I'm trying to think what we're actually doing in this video. We sort of we try a lot of things. We try and get some guest amenities in and some like, yeah, this is what it is. I don't know. So we try and get this shelter in because we need obviously um more shelters because this island is going to be prone to hurricanes, and obviously if there's um hotels and stuff in it, it's going to need people to actually have a place to stay or safety in case the dinosaurs break out, which is more than pretty frequently actually, to be fair. Um, Especially when this tornado hits. I'm not entirely sure when a tornado hits, but you'll see it, and it's quite hilarious actually. Um, so we end up putting this here wee shelter down in the corner, but then later on realised that we can't actually because we need power, and power is a big thing. And I literally spend the last 10-15 minutes trying to put a power station down because we just need power, and there's not enough power in this park. And it's like me rejigging everything. Everything just constantly runs out of power, and I don't understand how power, like how we need power. Where's the power shortage? Because everything's fine here, but when the twister hits, there's something breaks. I don't know what breaks, but something breaks. I think we also try and put in a arcade or a bowling alley, and I'm just realizing there's actually quite a lot of space there. I wonder could I? And there's space there too, but I don't know if we can actually. It's the terrain. The terrain actually is the worst. Yeah, we try and put like an arcade or something in, and we do actually get an arcade in here. But then this is where the power situation comes in, because once I build this and connect it, yeah, it says there's the wee power. There's no power at all, and I just try and put down a substation, which is normally what you would really do, like for this, but it doesn't seem to work. So I end up having to delete the building, which is just a waste of money, unfortunately. See, it says it's no power either, but even though if I connect it to the main grid, as I do shortly, it gives it power, but still doesn't give the arcade power. And what I thought maybe is if you put a bigger substation down, it might actually work, but I don't think it actually does. Then we sort of like try and mix up some things. We try and get some more money. Profits. Now our profits are good. We're doing 12. We've got 12,623,000. Like, so it's good. We're ready for it when a hurricane does come. But it's just to say it's just everything after the after the hurricanes, just trying to fix the place. No power. We have to manually drive jeeps and stuff, and my driving is not great. My driving is terrible. So yeah, I think I end up just deleting this building and then rejigging it about. I don't know if I keep the shelter. I might delete the shelter as well. I'm not entirely sure. But now that I'm looking at this video, I see there's actually quite a few spaces we can actually put some more shops and stuff down, which I might actually do. Um, this is a hard island because the space restriction is crazy. Like it's crazy space restriction. So I'm hoping that maybe in the next episode we'll be able to put some more stuff down and actually get the like we're not too bad. Like I think we'll get up to like 4.5 stars, so we're not that far off 5 stars. But I think we've still got a science mission to do and we've got the security mission. I think by the end of this video we do the security or the science mission. I think we completely do the science, and I think it's just we're going on to the security mission now in the next video. I'm not entirely sure. See, I try and put this down again, and it's just I don't know. I don't even think I go for this. I think I just end up deleting everything. So yeah, even with those two connected, there's still no power. And I think this is where I get the science mission. Here. Yeah, it is. So this is where we get the science mission. So we incubate and release with 85% genome Metracanthosaurus, Deinonychus, Chasmosaurus times 2, Gallimimus times 4. and we our rewards is 2.5 million plus we unlock the tundra uh, skin. So it's relatively easy. This mission was actually pretty easy. But the only thing that actually slowed it down was, as I say, we got hit by a tornado halfway through it. So yeah, so I ended up just deleting all this here. To delete that, I can't remember. I think I do. Yeah, and I keep that in there. So yeah, so it's relatively easy. But I think halfway through it is because we got hit by a tornado as well. I think that's what sort of like worked out, and we're sort of spent a wee minute trying to rejig dinosaurs about. So obviously we have the three Velociraptors in there, and then we have Rexy. So we need two Metrocanthosaur, or we need Metrocanthosaurus and Deinonychus. So I think what happens is we put the Cosmosaurus and the Gallimimus in the Velociraptor pen, and we put Deinonychus in the T-Rex pen, and we also put the Metrocanthosaurus in the Indominus pen. That's what it is there. But on our so we end up trying to think this what we're going to do here is we're going to sell the Pachycephalosaurus and the Parasaurolophus, um, because we get money for them. What we were going to do is we're going to put something in there, which we didn't get a chance to, um, and we still don't have anything in it. By the end of this video, there's actually an empty pen there, which I might, don't know, just delete and have something else maybe. I don't know actually. There's a lot of space there we could utilize that a bit better by putting stuff like there's a lot of power stations and all sitting down there. But we could put like a shopping district there. Dinosaurs, we do actually need quite a lot of dinosaurs to actually help out with this. But I think this island is sort of like to consist of like small individual pens. I think that's how you get dinosaurs out. But as I say, it's really hard because obviously the terrain is not exactly the greatest, so it's not. But yeah, so we tranquilize these. We go to sell them. So we do. So that's good. We try and get it. So try and get them sold. And then, as I say, I think it's halfway through when I'm trying to sell these, we get hit by the tornado. So this is where everything starts to go pear shaped, say on the least. But we do recover eventually. It's kind of funny actually. Um, but yeah, these guys we sell them for like I think it's like 300,000 or something. Disease contracted, and I think that was one of the. I think it was Rexy. Did Rexy can get this disease? Yeah. So Rexy got it's like Ebola or something. It's like the dinosaur equivalent for Ebola. I'm near sure, but I don't know actually. But we get that sorted anyway, and then not soon enough. Yeah, we sell these here for like what 60? Oh man, I didn't realize it was that low. I actually thought it was like a couple of hundred, but it's only 60 and 70. That is actually really terrible. So Parasaur office, we just try and keep tranquilizing these guys to try and sell them, and I think quite a few of them die in the tornado because we don't get to them quick enough, or else we do get to them quick enough, and it just goes mad. Rabies, sorry. Rexy had rabies, which is not great. Here we go. This is a tornado. This is where things get messed up. So I don't get yeah. So tornado hits the bottom there, so it does. So I need to yeah. So here we go. This is the tornado. This is where everything's pear shaped. So there's the tornado there as it's ripping through everything. It literally does rip through everything. It goes right round. It follows the monorail right down into the main area. Fence is broken. Everything's broken. I'm trying to sell dinosaurs while this thing is just causing havoc. It's not great. I think this guy might just make it out. But after this, you should see the amount of damage this thing does. It's unreal. Yep. So we were able to get these guys out before this thing, but it just literally just follows this path right down. And once it hits the main area down here, it's just bedlam. Absolutely bedlam. Rexy's out, Velociraptor's out. The Indominus, it goes up to the Indominus first, I think. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think it hits the Indominus. Goes up, hits the Indominus wall, and then comes down, and then everything, and then it comes down and wrecks. Yeah, so I had to drive everything, so this is where I had to drive and try and fix stuff. Got the intensive repair reputation reward, which was good. The good thing about this was that I actually got, while doing this mission, I still was able to do all the other parts. These guys are just casually walking and Twister is just casually just. But I came up here to try and get the power. That's what I was going for, the power instead of everything else. When I really should have been clicking stuff on the way up. I think it was that was a mistake. I should have been clicking on them while trying to repair them instead of just like going up here and going straight for the power thing. I think the Indominus, yeah. So there's 4 dinosaurs out now. So yeah, everything was like so. I actually found out that it wasn't even the power station that was wrecked. It was actually something else. It was wrecked. It was all the stuff down here. So I actually had to go and fix the good amount of stuff that was damaged. 7 dinosaurs are on the loose. Pretty much that's the entire. That's Rexy and Indominus, yeah. So 5, yeah, the 5 Velociraptors, Rexy, and the Indominus. And I just had to have a look at this, what the crack was. So the fence there was bust. Everything down here was. I needed to get the power on before I could even use the flipping ACU. The Raptors were running wild. Rexy was out. You can see Rexy's just there on the right. If I would stop jumping from screen to screen, that's the worst about it. I got myself in such a panic. I was randomly pressing buttons. I was just like, what am I going to do? So I had to go and try and fix things, get things on the line before I can even try and get these dinosaurs sorted. I had to actually just go around and repair stuff, power, try and get repairing up. Because if I get the power, it means I could always get the or automatically get the ACU to take dinosaurs down. Because I am not good shot. I am a terrible shot with that thing. I prefer uh just do it. But I think after this here, I guess once I get the dinosaurs and I not tranquilize them, I sell them. I think I sell the dinosaurs because that, and obviously we go on with the needs management mission for the science, which is a bit smart. But it was just getting there. As like I say, at this moment, I was just panicking. I just didn't know what to do, and it was just bedlam. So I think the power we're near 5. Fix that wall. Get a concrete fence. That's sorted. So with 3 buildings, 6 dinosaurs, cause I think 7 dinosaurs. If I'm not mistaken. No, that's right. Rexy doesn't make it. Yeah, the Indominus and Rexy have a fight, and the Indominus whoops Rexy's ass. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, poor Rexy doesn't actually. Rexy dies. There's the Indominus there. It's running down this way, but it ends up running back up. We end up trying to fix things as we go. 5 dinosaurs. There's Rexy there. Rexy's fighting this Velociraptor. I think Rexy might kill that Velociraptor. I'm not entirely sure. I actually didn't realize what happened to that fight. I don't know why I'm going over this way because there's a bus wall. So now that everything's sort of up and running, I think I can add tasks for them to fix things. And there's another thing that's broke there, and that's everything mended. Now we just have to try and get rid of the dinosaurs, or try and sort out the dinosaurs. And this is where it all sort of like dead dinosaurs. So I think Rexy killed that Velociraptor. I think that was that Velociraptor that died there. And then I think the Indominus killed Rexy. Oh no, it's the Pachycephalosaurus actually died. That's what it was. Pachycephalosaurus died. So the raptor must have got it. And then obviously we get sabotaged right at the same time, so with no power again. it was just stressful. It was so stressful. It was good though. I like this aspect of the game, but it's just see when everything gets hit at once. You get tornado, you get sabotaged, your dinosaurs are running wild, and I think this is where we pass the Indominus and Rexy having the fight. I think this is where they're having the fight. Yeah. Oh, that don't the Indominus. I thought Rexy was okay, but Rexy is dead, and Indominus is not great. But poor Rexy is dead. I actually thought Rexy had just been knocked out by the ACU, but then I realised that I didn't actually use the ACU, and then when I went to actually select it, Rexy was dead. So I think Rexy we're on Rexy version 3/4. Yeah, so tranquilize all them bad boys. Get the raptors. Because they're the ones that have escaped. And then I think we just sell these. Yeah, dead dinosaur. Yeah, Rexy. This is when I found out Rexy's dead. So poor Rexy. Rip. The Indominus sell this for 500,000, which is terrible. But now that we've sort of got everything under control, so we do, everything's looking a wee bit better. We're able to actually get on to the actual mission itself once we sell all these dinosaurs that have broke out. Our parks went down to not even 1 star. Build and power toy shop. That would have been an easy one to do. So would have. But we still have loads of power problems eventually at the end of this here. But I think I don't think we actually get one down. We've still got 2 dinosaurs in the loose. 1 dinosaur, I think it's yeah. So we'll sell this guy for just under 2 grand, which is terrible. And I think yeah, there's one left, and I think it's in its. I think the reason we couldn't really see it is because it's actually in one of the exhibits. I think it's in the exhibit here beside the hotel. So it's actually still on the loose. So I don't know why I haven't so automatically turned around and said, right, okay, ACU. We need the ACU. Or maybe did we get it? Was that it? Oh no, yeah, yeah. So it's Velociraptors, 2 Velociraptors left. So they go and get them, and then that's it. That's a clean slate. No dinosaurs in the park, and then this is where we start actually doing the mission, which is good. And I think actually the mission halfway through the mission, a couple of dinosaurs escape as well, but I don't know. But anyway, guys, we've got another 10 minutes of video. I'm not going to talk for the last 10 minutes. I'm going to let you just watch on and see how the video or how it progressed. As I say, we get through the science mission, but there's quite a few things happen along the way. So I'm going to leave you here. Enjoy the last 10 minutes of this video. Sorry for this like talk over. It's a bit annoying, I know, and I don't like doing it myself. But hopefully with the next video, I'll be up and running and ready to go. So thank you for your continued support as always, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and bye for now.